新游戏开始。我们线索缺第一章，要找妈妈。跳过。
You need to shake them. Don't answer it.
Okay. Fine.
妈妈。
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Yeah, I haven't got a
chisel.
clue either. You're right, I don't know how she expects us to know these. Shall we just guess?
You can think of something.
Sure, Hunter's chicken? She likes that.
So the dish is called humility.
Even the name makes me feel sick.
It's a specially prepared ketogenic hemp and tofu bowl served with wild quinoa. Ugh, seriously unreal. Question 2. I like to use my channel to help others, so which charity did I recently promote on my socials?
Oh, I know this. Toby was arguing with her about it at the meeting. Kept saying it wasn't a real charity.
At the meeting?
Toby was going mad. He was on edge about something all evening. Never seen him so keen to be at the meeting. Like he had something to get out of it. He didn't even come last year.
Didn't he?
Claimed he had a mindfulness
他是不是来猜一个？不知道猜谁的。
retreat in the Cairngorms. Oh, I know what it was. It wasn't a charity. It was a fundraiser for an eco-fashion brand that was going out of business now. Green Pieces. That's what they were called.
Was anyone else acting strange at the meeting?
Oh, stop it, Abby. I don't want to talk about that now. Tonight's about family and fun. The 2 F's. Don't make me add another. Christ, I tried some of Green Pieces stuff once. It's all recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish. Disgusting.
So green pieces, as in a piece of pie.
How else would you spell it?
The answer is green pieces. They're going through a really tough time right now, so it's like your perfect chance to give something back. You can find the donation link on my socials.
How she can call that a charity, I don't know. First time I've ever agreed with Toby.
So why was Toby so keen to be at the meeting this time?
I don't know, he was on edge all evening. Kept trying to get Uncle Marcus on his own. Cornered him every time he stood up. Marcus looked like he was being hunted down. God knows what all that was about.
Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare. Don't see why you should get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero-worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really isn't.
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby. Just check no one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
I think it's 20.
Fine.
The answer is a record 12 wins. I mean, my coach said it was the best he's ever seen, and he's been doing it for like 90 years or something. Someone else can go now. I'm getting like really low on my social battery. This is like hard work.
Thank God for Renata. If it had been me taking Lottie to all her competitions and lessons, I'd have died of boredom. It was basically the only reason I paid Renata. Worst au pair we ever had, apart from the one who stole my jewellery. But even she knew her way around a kitchen. I've just remembered something. Auntie June once tried to pair Bradley with Lottie. Renata said he came to 2 sessions, sulked the whole time, and didn't even attempt one step.
How is Bradley?
Oh, same as ever. Weird and eternally disappointing. That boy must be on a database somewhere.
Was he being weird at the meeting too?
Now you come to mention it, he was being a bit stranger than usual, kept disappearing throughout the night. I think he was in a bad mood because he'd been blocked from another one of his social media sites. June.
OK， 妈妈3个都有了，第1章调查完，第2章也调查完，第3章也调查完，我们可以快点pass。这边水边。
Shall I go with...
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel
Did you mean,
that. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Right. This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me, ever again. Is that empathy?
Sorry, Toby, this is just...
Snatch us away, how will our poor little...
Wow. Mum, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've never been much of a one for improvisation, but, you know, maybe I underestimate myself. We must protect the children!
Nailed it.
Auntie Felicity?
Yes.
That's actually really reductive, yeah? It's even pretty offensive.
Yeah,
you know?
offensive.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
You can't deduct points.
It's my round.
It's my quiz, and you're not taking a single point off me, you arrogant prat. Just ask a question, Toby, an actual question. A normal, proper question.
Mum, if it was up to me, I'd give you 10 points.
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
I am. I always play
托
nicely.
比，那我们这边不能按，
Delight.
不然会出事。
Hi, Abs.
Hello。
Toby, do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
His what?
Bradley has had 2 poisons in his collection. Have you seen them? Have you touched them?
What are you talking about?
If you know something, you have to tell me.
Honestly, Abs, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Toby, tell me the truth.
Abby, I couldn't give less of a shit about Bradley or his weird hobby. If you've got a problem with him, take it up with him.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting
Oh,
him
God, here we
so
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father?
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand.
哦，姐姐跟
Don't know
叔
what,
叔
but he
独
looked
处，
pretty
然
uncomfortable.
后拿给他什么东
So,
西？
for those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my
你
boyfriends
们这废姨
has Felicity stolen?
偷了我多少男朋友？
I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus, our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for
那
tax?
是因为那个
Everyone
投税
makes
被抓了。
mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of
So
course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Better than a lot of dads. What are you trying to say?
Mum's told me all about your dad, Abby. You know, he wasn't exactly father of the year, was he?
他可能不是
all
个
the
模范父
business
亲吧？
trips, all the
很
nights
差异。
working late. I mean, which birthday did he miss again? Sorry, which birthdays?
你还记得你生日吗？
It was 5.
What?
My mum stole your mum's boyfriend 5 times. Just one of the stories my mum's told me. Heard a lot about your dad too.
Okay. All right, sorry, Abs. Look, let's just chill out before one of us says something we'll
互
regret,
相
yeah?
伤害。
Abby, I need you.
叔叔，
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up.
Doc says if I take the right antidote now,
他那个跳过好
I
奇
might
怪。
just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need happens. Just choose. Please.
哦，托比还少一个，要中
Abby,
风
where
了
have。you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
妈妈还缺耶，这几个角色都满了，阿姨还缺一点，妈妈缺一堆。Hello， 哇，一样，可以跳过了。好了好了，我们继续找托比。再来，跳过。
You need to shake them. Don't answer it.
Fine.
找妈妈。
Who's that?
It is, it'll be some sort of bizarre.
Loads of people are doing it.
Just shit, no one in real life does.
Is it?
Yeah, signals.
布莱德。
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not
Did you mean?
that? That's not the kind of phone that.
So, are you enjoying the quiz?
What do you think?
你觉得这问的好玩吗？
Right, this next piece is so obvious I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system.
OK， 这边一样。
Okay.
Is if you never speak to me
找
ever again.
阿姨。Hello。
Hi.
And just like that, I've got a headache.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here, and we're going to be doing.
Just like his
Should we go with?
cause permanent damage. 2 in a row.
Well, I'm just. Seems like.
Is the French.
Abby, family that would never fucking lie.
I am. I always play nicely.
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place,
哪一个？
I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Do you remember how many times?
What?
That's the question.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. It could have been anything. Let me think. 6, 4.
I mean, that's still quite a lot.
They had to take each complaint seriously. You know, blame the system, not me, yeah?
哦，这个会中风诶。洛蒂跟托比，熊阿姨。一样诶，它那个一样的按一下就会自动跳过，按一下 tab， 然后不一样的要长按。
You need. Don't answer it.
Okay.
You, Abby, love. She was really essentially a giant.
Yeah,
Quiz again. So I'm counting on you. Think, what would the music of life, the music of.
Well, you must have. The thought of it really made him laugh. Okay, well, I'm.
Okay.
Is if you never speak to me ever again. Is that empathy?
You're going to be.
Abby, family that would never fuck.
I am. I always play
托
nicely.
比，
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for those of you that venture to
哎，这是新的吗？
answer, The correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up.
Abby.
OK，
I need you.
等一下哦，妈妈的满了，阿姨怎么还缺一个啊？真的假的？缺谁的啊？缺谁的啊？真的假的？都没有缺。怎么跟我记的笔记不太一样啊？真的假的啊？为什么有缺啊？这个
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now. What happens? Just choose. Please.
Abby, where?
这个缺点好不舒服哦。等一下，我先看一下那个。好，妈妈，犯人就是你。
Mum?
Yes.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you poisoning Uncle Marcus. I know it was you.
Oh, Abby, I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end. Seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you, or that the medication was making it worse, but you're just like him.
No, this is real, and you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money? For the business? Risking everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30 years for some garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at all, do you?
You really didn't do it.
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy. Look, I'm sorry, Abby, but whatever's going on here, I can't be part of it.
What?
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything like that ever happened to you, I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first. I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call. You're probably better to text first, though.
What the hell?
OK。 嘟嘟